Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In-Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I just bought probably one of the nicest punk rock and new wave 45 single collection in the entire world. This is absolutely unbelievable. Roughly around 30,000 45s, and I'm going to do kind of a video series to kind of document this collection. Because of the way this collection was found, the condition of the records, and what's actually in here, it's unbelievable. But all the records were kind of kept pretty heavily organized from box 1 all the way up to box 126. And if you'll look, after he got to 126, he actually kept collecting into the 90s and even into recently here, into the last couple of years. And that's kind of this stuff over here. But to give you an idea of the condition of this collection, it is absolutely unbelievable. Now, I looked at a few of the cherry pieces, and I'm going to save some of those for future videos. But let's start right here in box number 39. And like I said, what's unbelievable about this collection is the way it was stored. Every single one of these boxes was essentially stored the exact same way. So if you look inside here, you'll notice every one of the 45s are stored the exact same way, loosely alphabetized. But let's start with box number 1. Oh yeah, that's the first Misfits 45 from this collection. Let's just set that aside. We'll save that for a little bit. But you can kind of get an idea. Now this is box 39. Kind of the M's. Ministry, mini pops, but not only were these stored in either Ziploc bags or 45 bags, but they were also stored mostly inside Little Chud, some Steve Miller, but they were also stored in 45 sleeves. So there's some milkshakes. And it's all over the place, because keep in mind, this was a collection that somebody collected for stuff that they were into. The Mighty Lemon Drops. Tons of private press stuff, tons of imports. Midnight Oil. Now, I'm not a single guy myself, but there's many people who are. But the thing about that is that's nice is I'm not going to be keeping any of this stuff. It's all going to be sold. Disney. George Michael. Jesus. Miami Sound Machine. There's a little bit of chud in here, but there is no shortage of heavy hitters. The Mission. There's almost a complete run of Sub Pop records, including 2 copies of Love Buzz, a promo copy, and a numbered copy. Mission, limited box set. But I mean, the collection was just unbelievable. The gentleman was from Seattle, so he was into the grunge scene, he was into the punk scene in the 70s, tons of West Coast bands, but this guy was just an avid collector, and unlike a lot of people, he took unbelievable care of his stuff. Modern English. Look at that. everything is like new. When I got to some of the stuff, I mean, I had to check it 2 or 3 times because I couldn't believe my eyes. You would think that some of this stuff was some of this stuff was made yesterday. The Mob. It was, you know, although I'm not a punk expert, I definitely know enough to be dangerous, and I know what I'm buying. Some Japanese, a lot of UK stuff in this. But everything is unplayed. It's mint. It's as mint as you're going to get for a bunch of vintage stuff. Now let's get to that last box, that last little pouch. And you know, although there was a lot of dollar records in here, the amount of high caliber stuff in this collection is absolutely unbelievable. This is actually the second pressing. Original record, second sleeve. There was about 100 of these to where Glenn was about to do the second pressing, was out of the silkscreen covers, put about 100 records into the cover of the second record. So, you know, there's some ways to check for this. This actually has the 4 or 5 extra running grooves. There. First pressing, 3 hits from Hill on the original gray label. Look at that. Mint, mint. Look at the colors on these. They look like they were made absolutely yesterday. First cover, shiny Misfits. There's some stuff you can look for. Unfortunately, this next one is the French boot. So nothing exciting. Still, you know, desirable record. Look at this. I've recently had a signed copy of Halloween on the light orange cover. But look at this. I mean, look at how clean that record is. Look how clean the jacket is. I mean, absolutely. I might be, you know, the first person to touch this record and the jacket in 30 years. All right, let's go through the rest of what was in here. Again, so it's comical because you'll be Misfits, and then a few records down, you've got Missing Persons. I mean, so it's just the way it was put together. But just an absolutely stellar collection. I got a rough idea what's here. I've been through about 20 boxes, and it's just so much private press, unbelievably rare stuff. Bunch of Missing Persons. It's just the amount of rare stuff that's in this is just unbelievable. But I'm going to do some videos, and I'm going to do all of these boxes, and I'm going to go through every single one of these on video. And this is going to be sold in the store. This is going to be sold on our eBay page, the In-Groove, and this is going to be sold on our Discogs page. This is also the In-Groove. I'm going to take my time going through this. I don't have a huge 45 clientele, so a lot of the 45s that I have, the high dollar stuff, goes online. So it's going to take some time, and I'm going to get it online slowly. But this is just, I mean, the absolute beginning of what's going to be on there. It's an unbelievable collection. And he was a real label-centric guy. So Sub Pop, 4 boxes full of it. And he was into variants. So if it was a Mudhoney single that came on 4 different color wax, he has all of them in there. It's an unbelievable collection from a guy who was into imports and into the West Coast scene. But check out my other videos. Again, we're going to do every one of these boxes here, I think there's about 165 of them. We're going to do every single one of them. I'm going to list some videos every couple of days, go through it, do a video, kind of an unboxing, and I'm actually going to do it with you guys live because I kind of want to enjoy the suspense of this as well. So I'm gonna live it there with you guys. I'm gonna go box by box for the first time in a lot of these, and the first time in a lot of these, and I'm gonna go through one at a time, and we're gonna look through them, and I'm gonna take them out of the plastic just like I did there. I went for the Misfits when I was in his house because I wanted to check some of the key stuff that was supposed to be in the collection. But a lot of the stuff, the random $100, $200 records that are in this, and there's plenty of them, I'm gonna see with you guys for the first time. All right, I'm Mike with the In-Groove. Don't forget to subscribe to my videos so you can see, as I go through this collection, you can check it out. Until next time.